Hello and thanks for joining us. Drug overdoses in Minnesota are on the rise.
In fact, they've more than quadrupled in the last 15 years, which is why Senator Amy Klobuchar and others were in Plymouth today dealing with that issue. We get more from 12 News reporter Eric Nelson.
The numbers are incredibly startling. We have 5% of the world's population in the U.S., but we consume 80% of the opioids.
The spotlight was shining on the dangers of opioid abuse today at the Hazelden campus in Plymouth.
This is not just in urban, it's not just in rural, it's really happening across our country.
Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar keyed a roundtable summit on the overdose crisis.
4 out of 5 heroin users now got their start with prescription drugs.
In 2015, there were 572 drug overdose deaths in Minnesota. 216 of those were linked to prescription opioid meds.
I feel hopeful we got a good partnership here going and that we're going to make some differences in the next year and hopefully start decreasing these deaths.
We knew she was having a few problems.
Brooklyn Center Mayor Tim Wilson and State Senator Chris Eaton lost their 23-year-old daughter Ariel to a heroin overdose in 2007.
She's very sorely missed as well. We think of her every day.
That devastating event was a springboard for them to try and prevent similar tragedies.
My wife has put into place the bill to allow Narcan to be carried by first responders, police and fire. And in Brooklyn Center alone, we've had 10 saves.
Music icon Prince had opioid struggles too, which has magnified the topic even more.
My colleagues in the pharmaceutical industry caused this crisis, and it's time to take it back and change that.
Some experts believe that opioids have become the easy way for doctors to help patients deal with chronic pain.
If a patient wants an opioid, they've only got a 7-minute visit with their doctor. The doctor can write it out quick and it's done.
Now, Dr. Marvin SEPPALA, the chief medical officer at Hazelden, says there are other options besides opioid meds. Those include cognitive behavioral therapy, acupuncture, massage, and alternative medications. Dr. SEPPALA compares the opioid crisis to the AIDS epidemic at its peak. Mike?
All right, thank you, Eric.